All right, I'm going to turn you on to the only warrior leveling tips you need for classic WoW. There is, seems like this whole cottage industry of videos about truly just optimizing everything. And most of it is pretty dumb. It's just video bait. So here's all you need to know. Get upgraded weapons, smash faces. That's it. That's what a warrior does. You kill things. You get big numbers and you just smash. That's all. Every so often, if you didn't get an upgrade from a quest, I got this Axe of Orgrimmar out of RFC, I think, quest line. Um, I think pretty soon I'm going to out level it. You know, you hit, especially when you hit a big level like 20, 25, get some new skills, whatever. If you don't have something from a quest or a drop, go to the auction house. And all you need is just more damage. You don't need to min max your weapon racials. If you got them, that's great, but it's not as important when you're level 20. You don't need to min max, uh, secondary stats even. Like, yes, it's nice to have an extra free strength and three stamina, but is that going to be game breaking? No. What matters is how big these numbers are when they go off or when you get parried. That's it. Level up your weapons, smash face. That's your warrior leveling tip. Now, if you want some bonus tips, here they are. When you're fighting humanoids and things that run away, use hamstring. Keep them with you so you can smash the face. That's all we're trying to do. Smash the face. If you see like all these videos that talk about hamstring kiting, like I don't think that's a thing. I think that was a thing on private servers. I think it's stupid bullshit now. Like, what is this? You're supposed to like watch our swing timer and like kite away with hamstring, but like whatever. And talk about like, oh, move to the next mob as you're killing this mob. And yes, that is great advice. Just in general, it's really great advice if you're tanking. Can't really do it with humanoids because they're going to run away. But also, like, the 2 seconds you save by getting to this guy because you walked this way a little bit while you were fighting him is not, it's not meaningful. Like, if you're trying to min max that much out of the experience, you're not playing the game. Other things, they'll tell you not to use Thunderclap. And you know what? They're mostly right. It's a bad skill. It doesn't do much for you except like if you're in a dungeon fighting bosses or a lot of heavy hitting mobs, then that attack speed reduction is kind of nice. But where it is useful is if you've gathered up a couple of mobs and you didn't tap them all and it's a heavily contested quest area and you just want to make sure that you get the tap on them. You use that thunderclap, you get a quick AoE basically tap on everything and you're good to go. That's really all it's for. They'll tell you not to use Heroic Strike, especially leveling up, and that is also mostly true. The Heroic Strike is pretty much not worth it. I mean, unless you're absolutely just like rage capped and come on, where is everybody? And you got nothing else to do, then sure, Heroic Strike. But what's better to spend your damage or your rage on, especially at lower levels. But also when you're raiding, it should be like your first swing should always be what? Sunder. That's your other warrior leveling tip. Sunder, like there's no tomorrow. Here's why. We're going to get up here and we're going to do it on this guy and show. All right, so got my swing timer here. You see how slow it is, right? Because I've got, what, a 3.3. All right, so Sunder, swing, Sunder, swing, Sunder, swing. Every time you Sunder, you also get a white hit off, right? So you're beating your swing timer there. So if you've got the rage for it, Sunder is going to do you better than a heroic strike because, first of all, it's an instant attack. So it's going to, it's going to go off, and the white swing is going to go off with it, off your swing timer. Secondly, the white swing is going to hit, right? So you get rage off of that, well, if it hits. Third, you're reducing the target's armor, which is just better for you and better for everybody. Fourth, again, it's an instant attack. Instant attacks are great for trying to fish for like overpowers. Things dodge. They have more chances to dodge you when you're swinging more often. Some druid came by, the druid that gave me this mark buff, so you can see 16 minutes mark buff. He and I got here at the same time. He came down this mountain ridge. He killed the guy that was standing right here. I was coming up this way. I was killing these two guys over here. He killed this guy, stopped, came this way, buffed me, and then in slash say said, I got it on the first kill, LOL. And now you can see my thorns has expired and 15 minutes of this Mark of the Wild has expired, and I'm still sitting here talking to you chuckleheads. I'm sorry, you're not chuckleheads. I'm the chucklehead because I'm playing a 20-year-old game, grinding out venture company miners, trying to get Cat's Eye Emerald. I was going to say that they worked hard to get, but honestly, this is like extractive capitalism at its worst, and I feel like I'm taking back the land for the people here. All right, so warrior leveling tip. Upgrade your weapons every few levels. Smash faces. Just stand there, take hits, give hits, trade blows. Feel like a warrior in this game. It's one of the only chances you'll get to. You like get that. This is why I love playing the warrior class, because you get that real visceral like clank when things connect that you don't really get from any other class. A little bit I'm noticing playing two-handed shaman, but that's what warrior's for, man. Get in there, smash it. Smash it up. I queued up a heroic strike by accident. I switched my key buttons around. Okay. I'll battle shout. Alright, that's it. Warrior leveling tips. Don't min-max the fun out of it. Smash faces. And max later. Your damage is what matters, not that you spent 30 extra level seconds like killing an extra mob. Okay, bye. Okay, cut to all my buffs are expiring, and I still don't have this fucking emerald. I realized I wasn't being super clear earlier when I was talking about Sunder and how it works. So it's not that Sunder gives you another white hit. It's that you can see you're sundering, but it goes off. It doesn't reset your swing timer, and so your swing still goes off, and your Sunder goes off. And so you get more swings isn't the right word from like a melee swing timer point of view, but it's more chops at the guy per swing timer, which means more overpowers, or later on more sword specs, things like that. Okay, 35 seconds on this Mark of the Wild. Can we get a Cat's Eye Emerald? And then the thing I was saying about Heroic Strike is, obviously it takes your swing timer, right? So we're waiting for it, it's queued. It goes off, it's a nice big hit, but also you don't get that rage. So Sunder Armor, pretty much superior in all cases. Okay, bye.